Brendan Schaub. I can't talk. What am I trying to say? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Say What Podcast. My name is Sohile Ali, and I'm joined with my co-host here,
Yousuf Naderpour, the Y and the Say.
Exactly. Together, Sohile and Yousuf, What Podcast. And you are either listening or watching Spotify and or YouTube. We really appreciate it if you would save it to your library, download it, and subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can stay updated. But basically, Yousuf, really happy to have you here for our very first episode.
It's good to finally get this this podcast started because we've been literally pushing. We've been like, okay, we'll do it soon, and then then school or work happens, and then it gets in the way. But we're finally we have like a set thing now, so it's good to finally get it done.
Absolutely. So I'm really happy too, and it's been a long time coming. And those of you on YouTube, you can see we have a relatively solid setup here with our mics and this little backdrop here. Shout out to my boy Daniel Ali, no relation, Daniel Ali, graphic designer. He's amazing. I'll put his link below, but made this logo that those of you watching can see here. And if you're on Spotify, the cover art with our cartoon pictures there, he made that as well. So he's a dog, and shout out to him. And yeah, so we're really excited. This is going to be, a lighthearted, a fun time. Yousuf and I here, we're cousins. May not be first, may not be second, but we're cousins, right? Somewhere in there.
Yeah, and we've grown up together, like basically brothers at this point.
Yeah, Yousuf is 20. About to be 21 in October. Yeah. That's holy shit. And I'm 22. So like I said, we grew up together, and our family's super close. We're both Afghan. That's a big part of it. So really close. Our whole lives here in Bloomington, Indiana. But basically, we're gonna be talking about things that are going on, things that are on our minds. Just basically a 1 hour for us to just shoot the what and share with you all. Take everything with a grain of salt, information-wise. We're not expert researchers. But I think overall, if you enjoy our personalities and stuff together, you might enjoy this too. So
yeah, and there will be some controversial topics that might come up. And if that's the case, just chill out. Just chill out. Like, you're going to hear our opinion.
Just calm. Yeah, before even starting, just relax.
Yeah. Like, just take a fucking Valium or a Xanax. Just hit the nerves, relax. Because we might either say something that you do agree with or you disagree with.
We make jokes.
Yeah.
They're jokes. That's the thing. I think main thing is this is...
you'll get our genuine opinions on shit, but also we'll be fucking around.
Yeah, exactly. And it's explicit, so I'm sorry, Mom, my aunts, my cousins. I love you, but this is just...
Am I the first one to cuss already?
I think I said shit earlier, but it's okay.
Oh,
it's just us. It's just... Shit. I mean, we're not going to show it to BB John or Babu, So.
They'd understand.
They'd just be happy to see us together. Like, this is the best thing. No. But yeah, like it's lighthearted because we're gonna make jokes. We might talk about things though that are a little more important and get a little more serious. But all throughout, if we make little things here and there, just know that it really isn't coming from a place of maliciousness.
Yeah.
We really just are. That's how we are. That's just our sensibility. We don't take things too seriously. So, with that, again, really appreciate everyone watching. But let's jump into something to talk about, which is. What the heck are we doing? What's going on? Where are we right now?
Yeah. Shit.
I can just tell them, for those watching, you might recognize this is my apartment here in Wells Quad on IU's campus.
Don't dox yourself.
They're not. If things get really bad,
some guy's gonna firebomb the apartment.
They know where I am. They know exactly where I am. They know you. They know your restaurant, by the way.
Yeah.
I told you. That could happen, but no. For the 50 people maybe that might. So, anyway, yeah. So, but we're here on campus. During a pandemic. Yousuf, you're in your sophomore year. Junior years. I'm sorry. Yousuf's a junior this year, and I'm first year grad school, but we're both here on IU's campus doing our studies, and it's been
so fucking whack.
How's your schedule been?
Oh man, so Tuesdays and Thursdays I have to be up at 8 a.m. and I'm in class until like 4:30, 5:30. And
what's that 8 a.m. class?
It's acting too, but
Through Zoom, right?
yeah. And bro, it's so weird, man. You know what sucks? Okay, so here's one thing, right? So when I was taking the acting class, like, great, it's gonna be my major, so like, or my minor, so that's fine. But what I was like hoping was that I wouldn't run into anybody that I know in the class. You know what I mean? Bro, I get into this first class. There's like 3 people from South that
In your acting class?
in my acting class. And I was like, shit. And they're only like 1 year below. So they know who I am.
No
and
way.
I'm like, come on.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
You got the townie section?
Bro, it sucked.
And it's not just acting 1, it's like, is it 2?
It's acting 2. So
acting
like
2, yeah.
I was hoping here's what my game plan was for this class. It was like, take these acting classes, you know, under the radar, nobody knows. I'm just like, you know, just you know.
Yeah.
And then when I'm in Hollywood, you know,
Yeah. wait.
snorting cocaine off a table in a nightclub, you know, snorting my woes and everything.
A weekend music video.
You know, just like someone would be like, "Oh wow, that's Yousuf from my high." You know what I mean? Now everyone's gonna be like, "Man, that bitch is in." He's in my acting class, bro. He sucks balls. You know?
You wanted to be like a surprise come
Yeah,
up.
I wanted to be like, "Oh
and
shit."
It's from Bloomington, Indiana.
Oh, bro.
That's
Oh man,
thing,
it's so fucking weird. And bro,
but
what
dang.
sucks is like I never did shit like theater shit in high school or anything. So like the people in my class, bro, they're over here like
Lesbians.
they're auditioning. They're out here they're
majoring maybe.
parts. Yeah. They're fucking doing shit. I'm like, I didn't even know that was even an option.
Kidding.
You know what I mean? Like,
are they still doing theater shows?
yeah, dude.
Really?
So there was a Zoom show.
Oh.
Which I can only imagine. You know?
So sorry.
And
I mean,
like,
we have some friends in the
yeah
and stuff, but I am sorry.
and dude, it's fucking dumb. Goddamn, but and then soon I'm pretty sure they're supposed to have like outdoor performances. That's what they're gonna try to do.
That makes sense.
But yeah, judging by the emails we've been getting, I don't think it's gonna last very long.
Even read today's email. Yeah, every week, you know, here on IU's campus, 40,000 students, right, get the weekly student update email, and it's today's Friday. You're watching this and listening on Monday, but that's sort of the thing. Every week, right, it gets the update, and it's not looking good,
bro.
as far as staying on campus.
Fraternities are just, they don't give a fuck, man. IU should have seen this shit coming. Everyone should have seen this shit coming.
Yeah, and you know they're freaking helpless against the freaking fraternity system, so they're just like, "Oh, you want to stay on campus?"
Yeah, they're currently on quarantine, like mandatory quarantine.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what made headlines this week. If national news, CNN, I think that Today, Good Morning America picked up IU Bloomington and was like, "Oh man, quarantine housing." Oh, that's not good at all. That's not the image you want. That was gonna be something fun. We have good alum out there. Mark Cuban, Bob Chapek. Bob Chapek is the CEO of Walt Disney Company. Mother effer went to IU for microbiology. How about that? We want those internships. But basically,
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna bring up Michael Uslan.
Oh yeah, exactly. The big dog, Michael Uslan, executive producer of the Batman franchise. But all that to say, IU is it's a tough. I mean, everyone is, but I feel like, you know, they opened up this year. They sort of have to stand by that, and as it's week 2 is done now, so going into week 3, and let's just see where it goes, man. I mean, we're here in a dorm right now, but obviously I'm not an RA this year, so I'm a resident, so it's sort of just the hallway.
Yeah.
So I don't really directly interact with students at all. I mean, I have one in-person like class that's like a lab, but like even the seats are like super far apart. Do you have anything in person?
Well, my acting class, it says in person, but we're doing online stuff right now. So like,
it could be maybe some days.
I think it might be like, from what I understand, we're kind of pushing off the whole in-person stuff because we don't want we're going to do that until everybody's comfortable with each other, I guess. I'm assuming.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Otherwise, they need to change that shit in my schedule so I get a discounted tuition. Bro, you see this shit? Dude, if you have an online class, if you have all online classes, you get a discounted tuition, right? And, bro, why would you give me why would you say it's in person? It's gonna get, you know
So
what I
that
mean?
screws up the whole discount or whatever.
And oh my god, man, this shit.
And it was never in person to begin with, was it?
Yeah.
No, the acting one.
Like,
so
I'm assuming it's gonna be later, but
maybe
I feel like it was supposed to be, but then, you know, they were like, nah.
Well, what else? What else are you taking? So anything else of yours in? No, everything else is online.
Everything else is on.
And what are you majoring again?
Oh, I'm majoring in media, specializing in narrative cinema, and then minoring in theater.
Shout out media school. Shout out theater department. God bless you in those outdoor performances. Gotcha, man. I mean, that's.
I just want to know how the fuck are people like when you hear like stand up like people in stand up doing like Zoom shows.
I mean the Zoom show. That's a one thing.
Like, no, sorry. Like the theater, like theater, stand up, all that shit. It's like you kind of like thrive off like the audience feedback, bro. Doing that shit on Zoom.
I know.
If it's anything like my classes where people just kind of.
Well, if you're muted, like you just can't hear any, even just the noise, right? Not having any noise, playing to nothing, and the nothing, a sound being that. I mean, we can get into the stand-up things. I haven't shared about the time I did stand-up for the first time 2 weeks ago. But basically, I would imagine that for real comedians, doing that shit is just terrible. But like the outdoor thing, a lot of them are doing outdoor venues now. Like that's the new thing, like drive-through, cars come up. Comedians will be on a thing, loud mic, loud amp, just to play to the cars, and they do the high brights, the highs on to tell them that you're laughing, just to honk it up. I don't know, like Sam Morril, Mark Norman, Hannibal Buress is doing that stuff, and that's sort of man. It's like it's going back in time.
You're just fucking putting the windows down, just sticking their head out the window.
Yeah. Mask over the chin. Oh, that's tough, and I don't know, and I've. Went over to the Helium Comedy Club like 2 weekends ago. It was 2 weekends ago to see Trevor Wallace, the comedian, huge on like Instagram sketch videos and stuff like that. Hilarious. But, you had to wear a mask. But once you sat down at your table, tables were spread apart, just you and your party at the table. And then you could take your mask off. Sort of like eating at a restaurant, basically, same sort of thing. But as the comedians came up, they didn't have to wear a mask. Obviously, not fucking that on. So, it was just cool to get some sort of as the first show I went to in a while, obviously, since it's been open again. So it was cool. And then,
you did your own stand-up set at the same place.
Yeah. And then I went back the week after. Wednesday nights, Helium in Indianapolis does an open mic night. And, I signed up because it's something I always said, let's just do this thing and just keep telling myself I'm going to try it. And then, we were going to actually do it back in March here in town at the Bears Place. They do a Monday night, and I'd never done it before. And then literally the Monday we were going to go was like March 12th or something when everything went crazy. But anyway, it was pretty cool. Got to write 3 minutes, what I thought was 3 minutes of material down and throw that out there to a crowd of just open micers as well, because it's a Wednesday night, and anyone who came in was either a girlfriend or a friend of the open micers there, and so maybe 20 people, spread out, so it wasn't a hot box in there, but it was cool. I mean, I got a couple laughs, we'll say. I really read through it really fast because I talk way too fast in general, and doing a thing like that, I didn't freaking stop to like evaluate and breathe. And I was like, oh my God. And because they throw a light on if you have a minute left. So around 2 minutes, I should have seen a light. I didn't even get the light. I thought I had 3 minutes of material. I just went up there, did the whole thing. I was like, bet. And then I was like, all right, that's my time. Thank you. No. Hey man, you had another minute and a half. So anyway, I just learned, for next time, slow it down, pace it up, focus on that, and write even more. There was one guy who did it who didn't write anything that night, and I think once he got up there, that's when he realized it.
He was just riffing?
He was just like, so how you guys doing over there? And the guy's just like, and he's just like this. It's kind of like, all right, well, God, I got to start writing more. So I think he was like, all right, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my God.
Like, well, he looked like he had done it before. But anyway.
Oh my God, bro.
For anyone wanting to try it.
Russell Peters?
Just crowd work.
Bro. Oh man.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get that going again. This past week, it's like a Google form sign up thing. So like, if you don't sign up soon enough, you may not be on like the list, because there's like a solid 20 people that go every week, local people and stuff. But I did get to connect with a few people that are just for the first time, like nice people. So it could be something that we do for sure. I'd like to keep that up, and fingers crossed when things get back up going. And I actually heard there's a couple IU students that want to get something going with the outdoor venues, sort of like theater, but with comedy. These kids want to do stand-up comedy outdoors here, and they have the stages set up all over campus already. Mm-hmm. The hashtag IU outdoor venue, so we could do that.
Damn. I know I'm going to offend so many people.
Wait, go ahead.
No.
I'm
upset. So what the fuck is wrong with you people, right?
He's dying. Lighten up.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh god.
Oh shit, dude.
Well, how things been for you? You were talking about earlier today, because you guys are selling your house.
Yeah. Okay. So right now I'm living with my parents. Right? Like I had an apartment, but we're building other apartments, so I'm gonna live in there. And so what's happening is I'm living at home, and my parents are selling their house. So they have they have showings and whatnot. So people just come in at random times, and there were 2 showings today. One was at 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Okay, which I'm already I stayed up till 5, bro. You already understand. My sleep schedule is so fucked. That 9 o'clock, it ruined my day. Honestly, it really did.
So you had to be up and out by 9.
Out by 9. So we're out.
So you got a nap in.
Dude, I didn't even. I just went to Target, got some things, drove around, and then came back home, and then they were gone. So I was like, okay, bet, I'll go. So then, the next showing was at 2:30.
Okay.
But for some reason, I had in my head that the showing's at 3:30. So I was
you thought you had some more time.
Bro, I'm asleep. Get out, shower. That's it. I tell you what, bro. I have my alarm go off, right? And it was just vibrating. Thank God.
You were napping.
Yeah, I was asleep.
Yeah, done.
It was just vibrating, right? So I was I put the alarm on snooze. As soon as I put the phone down, I hear my door jiggling.
Oh boy.
Granted, my door is locked, so no one's coming in.
Right.
Now, thank God, because I sleep my birthday suit, bro.
Yeah.
You
lock your door at night. It's
man,
your room. So who's trying to get in?
Bro, it's the people who are viewing the house and the real estate agent.
Oh no shit!
Outside my door.
Were your parents not home?
Nah, everyone else is gone. I'm not supposed to be there.
You were the only one.
I'm not even supposed to be there. So all I hear is, "Oh, this door's locked," and then I hear the real estate agent go, "That's weird. I mean, it's normally not. So I wonder what happened there." I was like,
they didn't prod me anymore. They didn't try.
They can't get it.
The agent didn't go, "Let me see."
Oh, I swear, dude, because they fucking yanked that shit, dude. I was
that would have been so funny.
I was
just walked in.
I was like, dude, I gotta get out. So I was like, I'm contemplating running out the window, just jumping out.
Sheet wrapped around.
Oh my god, bro.
you had an affair.
I'm just sitting in my fucking bed, silently, not even looking at my phone, nothing, just sitting, not even moving, because I don't want them to fucking hear me.
It's a quiet place. All of a sudden, just don't.
Oh man! And then I hear them go, "All right, let's check out the outside before we head out." And they go outside.
Okay.
And look at the yard and shit.
And they're gone.
And dude, I'm still.
Exhaled.
I'm on my phone, just snapping. I was like, guys, I fucked up. Oh man.
Dang.
But
well, you survived that. So did you go back to bed and just sort of?
Yeah. So I just fell back asleep. Yeah.
They can see the pictures. They got you.
Yeah, and then I woke up, and then just got ready. But yeah, that was one of the most terrifying moments of my life, because I was like, dude, I don't know. Because anything could have happened to them. Like, they could be like, oh, we got this thing right here to open it. And I'll be like,
hey.
Christmas.
Oh, this is the boy. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's up?
I'm not supposed to be here.
You look at the look. Hey, you married to this guy?
Man. But,
bed, But, all right, you survived that.
Yeah, bro. But, so what's the next thing?
I was just gonna talk about more like here being here at IU. During this crap, the SRSC opened up again. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, it did, bro. No, I know.
What's going on there?
I'll put the video right here on YouTube. But basically, they turned the whole basketball court into the workout area now. So like they put hella
Eey.
ellipticals. Shout out DJ Kelly. Elliptical machines, treadmills, the whole thing. The whole court is spread out a gym. It's as if the basketball hoops were never there. So that's what they did with the basketball court. No basketball at all. And the weight room, they just spread everything out. It's sort of the same. I would say squat racks, everything is pretty much the same. And they put wipes everywhere. So everywhere you go is a wipe next. You got to wear a mask the whole time. You got to...
See, that's fun. Yeah. See, like, now I have, like, a plate. Because at my apartment, I had the fucking... We had the
over at
the village.
The village apartment. That's where you used to live last year. You still have access to the gym?
I gave my shit up.
That makes sense.
But now I can go to the fucking restaurant just to lift. You know how long it's been since I fucking lifted? It's been like 3 months. It's
forever for me too. And I went and I was like, oh my god.
It's been like just cardio for like we just
we played basketball outside safely. We're not playing fives or anything like that.
It's just like 1-on-1s
with the same guys that we know.
Alex, it's like 1-on-1s, 2-on-2, and that's it. The 2-on-2 is at most.
Yeah, exactly. With people who we know are negative.
Yeah.
Or just recently
including
tested.
us. We're negative.
I had to get another one of them tests this morning, actually. I did the thing that the spit in the little... They said it was a cup. Man, that thing's a vial. That thing is...
That shit is...
Oh, my God. It says you have to spit up to the black line. Oh, my... Everyone's just in line going... Nothing about this seems safe at all. So it's exactly what you said with like the tiniest funnel to like... And then... It's like the grossest thing they say.
Did that shit get on your face? It got on your face, didn't it? Did it?
Oh my god, yeah.
Thank God. Dude, I was talking about this shit like, what the fuck?
Nah, because I mean, you have to like scrape the thing. Not like I'm not.
No, it's not like fucking
Forrest Gump, but it was enough. And the grossest thing is like the official thing. They're like spit to the black line. It was like froth and bubbles above the line.
Yeah.
I said, I don't want you to ever say froth and bubbles to me ever.
Of all the sentences I wanted to hear, that was not
my life, man. But I did that, tossed the thing in the bucket. I said, God bless you all who are in this room for the rest of the day, because this is, oh my gosh, presence hall.
And everyone's like looking at each other. I told you, like, during my test, I was fucking, there was like, it was in the tennis court area. Like
you the old door. Yep.
And so everyone's like, going through the system, and we get to the part where we're spitting. Bro, there are people just looking at each other like awkward as shit. They don't know what to do. Some guy looked me dead in the eyes and just spit.
I know. Because no one knows how to act. Just spread apart.
I was like, dude, don't look at me. Look away. Don't look me dead in the eyes like you're fucking eye fucking me. I'm like, what the?
Oh, God. Yeah, you went to the indoor tennis center out there by the stadium when they were doing it, man. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
I got randomly selected for the mitigation test, so it's a thing. I know, right? We're used to that.
First it was just the airports, now it's at school too.
No, literally, yeah. They said I shaved.
No, like, they saw something and they're like, this guy.
Oh, yeah? Let's just pin something on him.
Carrying something.
He had a good run. I'm Michael McRobbie.
Shit, dude.
Well, yeah, so that was going on, but so they're just randomly selecting people to get tests and stuff. But anyway, gyms open. The other gym, our hyper as we call it, the field house, the WIC, formerly the WIC, because the name changed. Now it's the BIC. If you think about it, it's a bitch into Bill Garrett, whatever. But anyway, so Bill Garrett Fieldhouse, we'll call it. That's opening on the 7th, which is actually today, Monday. So we'll see what happens. Do you think they'll have basketball? Because there's so many.
Here's what I think. I'm assuming what I feel like is going to happen is, so like at the YMCA, they're going to do like one person per half court.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they might do that, but they know that people are going to want to like play games games and shit. So they're probably going to have like maximum like 4 people a court. Like 2 people each side.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, not even 1-on-1.
That's what I'm saying. They might allow more.
Oh, I see. With one other person. Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be full 5-on-5s. And it's probably going to be every other court. Like, they're probably going to have to pass.
Yeah. Not 6 people.
It's going to be a pain
10
in
yards
the fucking ass.
I know.
Oh, man.
I mean, we've been scraping for courts.
But like at Twin Lakes, they don't fucking.
Twin Lakes. Oh, my God.
They stop giving you give them their guest pass. Like, yeah, okay, go.
You could walk in with no
murder
mask.
Someone. Come in with a gun. You do it.
The workers don't wear masks. But granted, they're like behind the glass and stuff. Yeah. But no, man, they had like full on not little league, just youth.
Bro, they got rec leagues and shit.
You saw these games,
bro. Dude, this blew my fucking mind. Like I don't know,
like recently,
dude. Like
weeks ago.
There's full 5-on-5s, like competitive 5-on-5s. I'm talking like shit talking, like people just greased up.
Oh my
like,
god!
Like the fucking bodybuilders trying to do like run on a treadmill, you know?
Like in basted turkeys,
sweating, bro.
And that's formerly the Sportsplex.
Yeah,
Lakes, but
it's insane. I was shocked. I was I mean, I would love to be in one, but also I'm fucking,
a little mindful.
Yeah, like
just a little bit.
Like, if anybody's sweat gets in my mouth, I'm jumping off the Empire State Building, bro. I'm first class ticket over. And that's it. It's done.
Just walk. Just take a step. Actually, I heard New York's doing a lot better.
Oh yeah.
But during this whole thing, right? New York. Shout out to New York, the epicenter. This whole
New York and Los Angeles, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, I figured just go over sort of in a way, people might be curious about what it's like to be a college student on campus during this time, and our shit's online. Mostly everything's online. Got our laptops, webcams. It's set up. So with Zoom, right? Like these people. Look at me, Ben Shapiro. No, the idea is people, and it's it sucks. Sometimes you don't have the best internet, but it's like they're on their iPhone, zooming into a class with like terrible internet, so it's choppy as hell. And then you got people who will like have the computer audio hecka loud on one thing, and then they'll turn their mic on so you just hear an echo the whole time. And it's like, hey, professor, sir. Like, and then the professor's like, I can't hear you. And he goes, up. It's exponential just sound. And then everyone's just, and I wear headphones too. And I'm just like, oh my God, just lowering the sound. But anyway, I acknowledge financial difficulties for, good Wi-Fi, and I understand that. But you can get to campus if you can. Go to the IMU, man. Hit up the computer lab. Get some good Wi-Fi. But anyway, how have your Zoom classes been?
Oh, let me fucking tell you, bro. Oh, man. You know what pisses me off? Is when people just don't mute themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I put out really early on, I just put out a poll on IG. I was like, what do you do when you're not talking on Zoom? And I put mute myself, or I'm a crazy person.
Bro, these fucking maniacs. Oh my God. Bro, in my fucking script analysis class, let me tell you, there's this one guy, I'm not going to name him, but he's a nice guy.
You know who you are.
Yeah, like, if he's watching this, sorry, bro. Like,
just send him the...
No, he's a nice guy. Like, he means well.
Yeah.
He just... And, like, so, this guy, he does this thing where, like, one, he won't mute himself sometimes. And two, he'll talk about, like, his accomplishments and whatnot. Like...
What? In screenwriting?
So the guy's a poet. Or, like, a published poet.
Oh, right.
And so, like, he talks about it a couple of times, and he'll talk about poetry randomly, But here's the thing, right? So he'll be typing what he's saying, sometimes like what he wants to say in the chat.
Okay.
So in the chat, there's like 50 messages from this guy. 50 of them,
Just his thoughts?
Just his thought, like what he wants to say, whatever, as other people are talking. So,
chatbot.
And then sometimes he won't mute himself. So he'll say something, and it'll just throw everybody off. Because there'll be that like lag time.
Oh, yeah.
So like, let's say the teacher, like you be the teacher.
All right. So if you're looking at this here, then the idea is basically...
the idea.
Oh.
Yeah, like that.
Wait, what?
Like,
just repeat something that she said.
Yeah, like that was just like...
Oh, true,
Like he'll say some shit,
and
then...
Reacting live.
Yeah, and so obviously...
It's not about you.
I struggle with trying not to show my reaction. You know what I mean?
We wear our emotion.
Like somehow you'll fucking know how I feel by either like a hand movement or like my face or whatever.
Easily.
So I'm pretty sure he saw me one time, like in the second class. He probably saw me like reacting because he messaged me on Canvas and he was like, "Hey,
wait.
I'm sorry if I look dumb or whatever." Like, blah, blah. And I was like,
"To you or to
me? To me."
Oh, what the hell, man!
Directly.
That's a deep cut. Having the DM
I
someone.
Swear, I've never had anyone do like. So he's a nice guy. He means well.
Oh my God, you apologize.
But I was just like, listen, man. don't apologize. Just don't fucking do what you're doing. Just stop.
You said be better.
You know.
Wait.
If you see me reacting,
what was your reaction like?
So let's say, so I'll be like, so first I like do an eye roll every time he like talks about like poetry. I'll just be like,
naturally.
You know? And then, so when I found the chat box, right?
Yeah.
I like leaned over, and like he sees me. I think he saw me just scrolling. And go, what the fuck is he talking about? What the hell is this, bro?
Oh, I love that.
You know,
I love a live reaction to like the chat.
Wait, you know.
You didn't type like what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't say shit.
You didn't type or say anything.
No,
you were
I was just reacting, just
pantomiming this guy's.
You know, and what I'm paranoid about is having like having my sound on, so I'm not muted, and then reacting to something.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, so I think the color blue is really cool, and then have me be like, fucking what? You know? Oh, damn.
Over here, we're just looking at the audio levels. So, rip me editing. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
So here's what I'm saying. So last class, he didn't mute himself.
Screen analysis still.
Yeah, he didn't mute himself again. Right? So we're talking, and even the professor's kind of like, yo, what's going on? Yeah. So at one point, she's talking, and then all of a sudden we hear, what? It was like something like, it was like it was like soap scrub or something, right? Because he's talking to one of his family members on Zoom. Oh, okay. And then he goes, oh, and then he muted himself. And then the professor's like, yeah, so John, you're muted. I don't know what's going on over there, but you got to figure it out. And then he gets up and he goes. He's like, he exits. His family needed something.
Oh, he's out. Okay.
And then as he gets up, she goes, yeah, mommy's calling you. And I was like, no.
Damn, bro. Damn.
Oh my God. Everyone in the fucking class was like,
God.
Just fucking murdered this man.
Oh my God. Do you know what's your, we're not going to name
Oh man. I'm not going to say anything about it. But dude, and then like, in the chat box, he's like, sorry guys, sisters, you know. But yeah, Zoom is just fucking frustrating. And also, okay, so back to these coronavirus cases. We talked about this before, but listen, man. I see on social media all this shit about, oh, colleges are bringing back all these freshmen that are socially deprived, blah, 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 and expect them not to party and whatnot. Listen, man. Colleges, we already know what the fuck their game is. They want money, and that's it, dude. We already know that. That's why they're bringing people back. They want that tuition money. That's it. Okay. Now, listen. At some point, people gotta grow the fuck up. All right. Like I'm getting real. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
Not like
a little serious shit.
Yeah. Like,
but still lighthearted.
But also, like, bro, you can't just be like, oh, but we're socially deprived, blah, blah, blah. Listen, we're in the age of communication.
Yeah.
We are, right, you can't tell me, you can't just go on fucking Xbox Live and just get shit-faced. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. The only thing is you can't breathe in each other's mouths like you're fucking, like mouth-to-mouthing each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not, you know, like.
How else am I going to contract all these STDs on campus?
Like, all these people are like, colleges shouldn't expect teenagers to not want to be together and hang out and party, whatever. Listen, dude, if you want to keep, you know, being like, but it's not my fault. Listen, it's not. If you're not doing this shit, fine, you're good. But
yeah, most people, I would say, yeah.
But if you are partying and just not giving a shit about coronavirus protocol, you're a plague rat.
Selfish.
And you need to chill out. You know? like I
like that.
Dude, just fucking
just grow up, like you said. It's really
just for a little bit.
If we
just a little bit, you can go revert back to fucking partying right after all this shit is over.
Childish. Unless you're a medical expert, you have no idea.
And we're not trying to be on a high horse here. We're just saying, motherfucker, just push it off. Just push that birthday party with all your fucking friends from out of town, from Florida.
Oof.
You know?
Don't talk to that guy.
Yeah. Just push it off till like a couple months later. It won't be your birthday. Sorry. But you'll be fine. And there's like one of the vaccines in like a third stage. Do you see something like that?
Shit, bro.
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Take that with a grain of salt. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Fact check.
But yeah, man, it's just like
it's frustrating. It is frustrating. Like we said earlier, 30, 40 of all these Greek houses, man. And I'm not trying. You know what? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna stigmatize the Greek community because IU has really no control over them. I'll be honest, I'm not well informed about the whole thing, but I would imagine that living in a barrack-style housing, butt to butt with your buddy there would not be ideal. And they have like a freaking 50 or 70% positivity rate in those places. So
and listen, man, it's not like fraternities exactly have the cleanest fucking record
to begin with.
Like we should have. Motherfuckers should have just been like, you know what? Let's just halt on the Greek. Just postpone Greek life.
But that sweet rent money.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Daddy from the club was able to pay for. Oh, that's keeping not only those lights on, but that's keeping campus lights on.
Oh, dude.
That's keeping higher ups paid. It's a dirty. It is drugs in college.
Listen, man, the whole college system is fucked, man.
Dirty business.
For one, IU raised tuition during a pandemic. You've seen the graffiti all over.
Yeah, on the Jordan Bridge.
Yeah,
Jordan Bridge.
And the only reason why they had these fucking in-person, like back to how I had one in-person class. Now I'm in townie, so I have I have a place to stay here in town for free. I don't have to worry about rent or like tuition or the dorm tuition.
Room and board.
Yeah.
They say, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like if you're someone from out of town, let's say you're from fucking Wisconsin, or not Wisconsin, Washington, or further, like the farthest fucking state, right? And you get accepted to IU, it's your freshman year. By the way, IU requires freshmen to stay in dorms, even now.
Unless you tested negative, ridiculous. I mean, you have to get a housing contract.
Yeah, which
unless
is ridiculous.
You're a townie and like the whole
especially if it's all and thing. Like okay, let's say I'm from Washington.
Yeah,
my deal's in Wisconsin.
Where you from?
And I was like, and I look at my schedule. I have 4 online classes, 1 in-person class. I have to be in town, and I have to be at a dorm or an apartment here in Bloomington for that class. And I use locking down these fucking this dorm income that they got going on, And it's not even a fucking secret. Like, you can be like, oh, but that's how economy works, blah, blah, blah. It's still fucked up, man,
Yeah.
Granted, that's just me, though. But, yeah, that's my 2 cents on that.
No, for sure.
But,
I mean, every freshman class is getting some kind of an experience. Just last week, IU puts on these First Thursdays events, like outside near the fountain and auditorium area, right in front of the theater building and stuff. They just had like stuff to do, free painting and like shirts and bull stuff like that. But we were just shooting. That's what I was shooting for the provost pictures over there. But it was just like weird, man. Like we're outside and got the masks on. No one really knows how to act, and they're playing music. Just guys are doing live music there, and you get the mask down for the blow the trumpet and the whole thing. But yeah, it's so weird, man. I just don't know where we're gonna go from here. Like, I'm really hoping things don't like shut down, so like there's nothing going on. Because I think about the auditorium, the cinema, and theater people, right? Like those guys' jobs are freaking at risk right now. It's tough for any sort of performance, but also I know if it's safer and it's like people are protected, then let's do that, and we'll try it again. It's so man. If we really bunkered down and took this seriously, like other countries and stuff, we'd be fine. But who are we to say? But
man,
I was gonna talk about a major shift. Well, we're on a podcast. This is our podcast, right? We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're big time.
Yeah, man.
What are you, viewer?
And what are you doing with your life?
We're over here sitting on a sofa talking about topics. Should do.
Let them know. This is like motivational, but reverse psychology.
I'm about to be Jake
it's
Paul's
like
fucking motivational channel. Fucking
financial.
What's good, Jake Paul?
Oh my god.
My brother Logan.
Oh my god. Whoa. I'm saying we're on. Who is the biggest podcaster in the world?
Oh, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, and recently
tested positive. No.
And we're getting there. But no, he the famous $100 million Spotify deal for the exclusive rights for it. I've been catching up. I'm sure you have been too, because it's all on there now. Everything, but not everything. Did you know that? Not all the episodes are there on Spotify.
So some.
Yeah.
So do we have to take it all down from YouTube, or is it still?
No, I think the YouTube channel is fine. Okay. I'm talking about Spotify deciding to omit, censor, not put a few episodes. I mean, you can probably guess who they would be.
Like Alex Jones,
Ben Shapiro, and that guy Milo Yiannopoulos. I think is his name.
That guy's a dude.
Easy. I know.
No, like he's fucking weird.
Yeah, he's weird.
Like I don't understand. Like
I haven't watched much.
His politics are fucking weird. He has this weird stance on pedophilia. It's fucking weird. Have you seen that fucking clip?
Yeah.
It was on the Rogan.
It was on his podcast.
He was trying to bait Rogan into being like, no, that kid's hot, I was like,
yeah, because I think he was.
Is this guy's deal?
He was molested as a kid by somebody. His abuser turned out to be. I have no idea actually, so I'm not even gonna bother.
We're not gonna even touch.
Again, fact check everything. Do your own research. Think of your own opinions.
Yeah.
And don't martyrize. Or don't. Yeah.
First of the podcast, we're fucking canceled.
Brendan Schaub. I can't talk. What am I trying to say? Okay, before we get too off topic, Brian Callen's coming to fucking Indy.
Oh? With all
I know. And with all, remember his stuff? Speaking of Brian Callen, Chris D'Elia. His episode is not on Spotify. They didn't.
Oh, damn, dude! It's wait.
I know. You go ahead.
We're a fan of Chris D'Elia's comedy.
His comedy,
not the extracurricular. Like
it's like, can you separate the artist from the art?
Yeah, like it fucking sucks because bro, we fucking literally we used to watch Chris D'Elia from when he was watching when he was at
his clips on YouTube.
Yeah, the clips on YouTube. Yeah, just in comedy clubs,
stuff, his Drake.
And we saw him with his first special. On and on. It was podcast.
Saw him when he came to Indy in 2017.
Yeah. And dude, when obviously there are allegations. If anybody didn't know, but you probably didn't know, he played a pedophile on You in season 2. And there are allegations that he was pursuing underage women. And there was a bunch of screenshots and everything. And a lot of them. They were debunked. That they were that he knowingly underage them. That he knowingly pursued underage people. But the problem after that was there were other ones where he was telling a girl that he had to suck his dick and his friend's dick or something. And obviously it was manipulation, abuse of power and whatnot.
At the very least, he's a creepy guy.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it fucking sucks.
It definitely that was a terrible day in June. And then obviously we're not
and then even more allegations come out that he's pulling out the.
That was that's what I was gonna say. The more recent thing I was like, oh my god, if he's in the news again, please be good.
No.
So, man, he had a good run, but Callen's coming.
And then Callen also has allegations.
Brian Callen took a way different approach to it. Right?
Oh, definitely. So D'Elia just went silent. He's off the grid. Nobody fucking knows this guy.
Nothing. Just statements from his representatives.
Yeah, even then, I haven't seen shit.
No.
And then Brian Callen, on the other hand, he's like, I did not do this shit.
And he was
very
these were
upfront about
pretty
it.
serious rape allegations by a couple women.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's like if you accuse someone of that, I want to believe that for someone to put that out there, that they would genuinely know that happened to them. But also people are crazy. People do stupid. People do things that don't make sense all the time.
Yeah.
So it's I also want some proof and stuff. I don't know.
It's
a sticky one, but
it's a hard time for comedy fans. And for porn fans,
it's the best. Everyone's inside.
What was it? What's Ron Jeremy?
Oh,
you know that shit?
Yeah, I saw your tweet.
Speaking of rape allegations,
God, this
Ron
again,
Jeremy.
Lighthearted.
Now listen to me.
Rape is a serious thing, obviously.
Come on, listen, man. Ron Jeremy was he's accused of raping 20 women. He's facing 250 years in prison. Now listen to me, okay? I mean this with all my heart, okay? Who the fuck saw Ron Jeremy and was like, this man can do no wrong. This man, literally, down to his fucking strands of long hair, this man is the epitome of, like, rapist number one. Now, yeesh.
Typecast, yeah.
Yeah. You know, and
yeah,
it's heavy, bro. Like,
it's
oh,
not,
man.
what do you call it? I mean, a comedian, sure. I mean, whatever. But then, like, this is a little close to the sun.
Star,
so it's like what?
Dude,
sexual mishappenings?
As if he wasn't getting enough.
Easy.
Man, your whole job is getting just fucking.
Go to work.
Just go to work. You get paid. Why do you need to fucking force yourself on? Well, granted, he's not exactly a looker, but you know what I mean.
If you ever, I'd like into a Jabba the Hutt.
Listen, lesson of the day: don't force yourself onto people. Yeah, that should be. We don't even have to say that.
Good lesson.
But with all these allegations and shit, hey man, just keep it in your fucking pants.
Yeah.
And it's like it's the same thing. Like, dude, you can just tell. You can just tell. Draw Jeremy, look at him. The man looks like Lord Sidious. You know, fucking, and then you also Jared Fogle. Come on, man.
Oh my
that
God.
Man. I even joked about it with you. I was like, before it even happened.
Shout out to the subway.
The subway that he lived
right down the street. But anyway, can we please?
We'll change the subject.
We have
man,
we're at around 49 right now. Just
keep
track. But anyway, God, more sad stuff. I mean,
oh shit. Okay, wait. I just want to say, this is not a good trend. I think we should all just kind of like reflect, just take a deep breath, quiet down, because the next topic it's pretty raw considering it just happened a couple days ago. And Marvel fans, movie fans, just fucking, you don't even have to be a movie fan just to know about him. Chadwick Boseman passed away due to colon cancer a couple days ago, and I found out after watching Rocky, you know, one of the most uplifting movies in history. It would feel good. My friend texted me. He's like, "Yo, Chadwick Boseman died," and I was like, I didn't believe it, you know, because the guy was fucking, and nobody knew about his colon cancer.
Exactly.
Nobody fucking knew about it.
Blindsided as anything.
And when you find, like, this is fucking Black Panther we're talking, you know what I mean? This is James Brown.
43?
Jackie Robinson. Yeah, 43.
So young.
And, man, it's fucking, it really sucks to think about.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously our condolences to to his family. He did so much for the Black community. Like, you know, like I didn't even know about half the shit he did. Like, a bunch of stuff after he died came out. Like, he would never play a stereotype on screen.
Oh, sure. Yeah, the work, just him being in the industry, what it did. I mean, the guy went to Howard University, it's HBCU, historic Black college, right? Amazing. The alum, like, oh God, I'm forgetting her name. She was
Validated?
From no, she's the mom in the Cosby Show.
Oh, okay.
Rashad. I'm so bad on the name, but she's an alum of the university, and then she also came back to teach. And when Chadwick was like an undergrad there in the theater department, that whole thing led to like 9 Howard students, including Chadwick, getting to go to Oxford acting program over like a summer program. So they got to go there, but it was expensive, obviously. And so
Denzel Washington paid for it.
Denzel Washington was the benefactor, the silent benefactor. So then he gets a letter saying that Denzel Washington has paid for the thing. He makes the beautiful speech during his tribute to him about what that felt like to have his idol, his mentor, be the one to pave his way. And he just basically talked about how Denzel paved the way for all Black actors, all artists, and so it's cool to see him continue that on sets and all the work he did on just an unbelievable body of work. And I think it was so shocking. And hit the tweets from his account, from his people, of the picture of him and like the message. That's like the most liked tweet ever now. Yeah, is ever. And yeah, man, I had Alex, shout out Alex, our buddy, just snapped me that night, and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Dude,
and then you came over later the night after, but
saw me right after. I was fucking just like,
blue,
dude.
real blue.
Cause God, like he was one of the first actors that like I was genuinely like, dude, if I ever get a chance to work with this man, like holy shit,
so good.
Like the first movie I saw with him was Get On Up.
You did?
Yeah, that was the first movie I saw. And obviously, he fucking kills in that movie.
Oh, geez.
And then after that, there was like a bunch of like those fan casts where they're like, "Oh, who would you play as this person?"
Yeah.
There was a post I saw where it was either they wanted him as Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern.
Oh yeah,
or T'Challa from.
Oh wow!
Black
This is even
Panther.
before it was announced and everything.
And dude, everyone was like, "Dude, he'd be perfect as Black Panther, perfect."
Yeah.
And then he got the role.
Damn.
Then he kills as Black Panther in Civil War.
Iconic.
Fucking literally amazing.
Oh right, it was Civil War first.
Yeah, first was Civil War, and then it was
Then he gets
Black
the movie.
Panther.
Yes.
And dude, it was
the fact that he was battling colon cancer while filming at least those.
It was like Infinity War, Endgame,
4 years.
21 Bridges, the Five Bloods. That was another one.
Oh right, okay.
There's a recent Spike Lee movie that came out.
Oh, right, it's coming out, or is it already coming out?
So I think it's already.
Oh, okay. Super sad, man.
And
So,
dude,
but I would recommend checking out his speech at Howard. He gave a graduation commencement speech. That's where he talked about a lot of things, including just not like believing in yourself, but also like putting in that effort, doing the work to get there. And to all the graduates of that year, he was, sharing his insight and to the Black community as well. I strongly believe they're mourning this more deeply because of, it's someone that it was the Black superhero, like Black Panther. They finally had a superhero, So God bless. We're gonna keep that going. I saw a fan art.
Steel with Shaq.
Oh God. Kazam. I saw fan art with his sister. I forgot the actress's name. What's his sister's name in Black Panther?
Oh, Shuri.
Yes. Yeah. A poster, like someone edited her on the next poster and was like the next royalty or something next in line. It was a pretty cool fan art. But
bro, there's some fucking. Listen, obviously, whenever a death happens, there's some fucking cheese on Instagram. I'm not gonna get into it because like it's still a pretty sensitive subject, but like.
Oh, what'd you see?
Well, there was like obviously some stuff about like who there. First off, there's a bunch of people like we can't recast T'Challa in Black Panther, and it has to be Chadwick's role. We're like they have to find a way to like
preserve that or pivot the whole thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So somebody was like, "Oh, you're not gonna recast him. You're gonna bring back Michael B. Jordan, and he's gonna be the next Black Panther." Like with the Infinity Stones or some shit. I was like, one, chronologically, that makes no fucking sense. Two, like, obviously the next person in line is going to be his sister, And the thing is, you're not going to get a movie for a while now. Like, and you know what sucks is like, so before he died, there was, so obviously because of the cancer he thought he was going to beat it. Like, he really believed that he was going to beat it. He was, like, really skinny, obviously. Yeah. And I think shooting for Black Panther 2 is about to start.
Okay.
Like, in a couple months from now.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know if it started.
He was, like, he was ready to, like, just go back to the gym. Just start fucking bulking up again. Like in Civil War and shit, you know what I mean? And goddamn, dude. That shit, when I read that, I was like, bro.
Oh, like he was getting ready to...
He was ready to fuck, and he was still acting with this fucking cancer, dude. That shit blew my mind.
Like the pain, the everything that came with that. That's just, if you think about that alone, whoa.
It's upsetting to think.
I'm gonna go through his body of work again and watch like 42. I never saw 42, and
that's a good movie.
I want to see it all. I want to see it all because I feel a little ignorant on his work, but I just from what I know and saw. Kevin Hart called him a true thespian. They were messing around like during his documentary, a true thespian, because they were trying to do a remake of Harlem Nights. Him, Chadwick, and Idris Elba. They were trying to do Harlem Nights reboot, and he was like, "That's why I like working with him. He's a thespian," and just laughing. And he is, trained actor and stuff. So, tragic life lost, and rest in power.
But also another thing that got me angry was obviously like whenever somebody dies, you want something to like remember them by. You know? And the same thing happened with Kobe, where the resale market.
Oh my god,
dude!
What did you see for this?
So like obviously I was like there's the pop figures, you know,
Final Pop.
Yeah,
whatever those things.
Yeah, there's Funko Pops.
Oh, don't tell me.
Yeah,
don't tell me that shit's
people are just milking the shit out of them, dude. Any figure that like your statue or something, anything with Chadwick Boseman, skyrocket.
Well, that's just a very sad pure person.
Yeah, dude. So many fucking people doing it, dude. Like they're sold out. Sold out. Resale market is.
Yeah.
It's fucking frustrating.
Man. Way to be a complete asshole and capitalize on that.
Same thing happened with Kobe.
Right, with the shoes and jerseys and everything.
Shit was ridiculous.
The 2K21 cover is out. You gonna get that? Is that out yet? It's out.
That's the one for current gen. I'm gonna wait until the next gen stuff comes out.
Oh, right. You're gonna get that PS5, aren't you?
If it doesn't suck dick and balls.
Or you can finally build your PC.
I'm gonna do both, dude. I'm about to be broke. Like, dude, the Ryzen. First off, let's end that segment. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah. And then second, no transition whatsoever. So the NVIDIA, did you see the 3000 graphics series?
Oh, no.
The graphics card?
No.
Dude, this shit. So you know about like the 2080 Ti? How
that's like the 2000 generation.
Yeah, like that's their top of the line.
2080s,
right?
yeah.
And that one's like 1500, 1200.
Okay.
For that graphics card when it came out. Next series, they're 3070. So not even their top one. It's like the least
the second and top. Yeah.
That one is $500, and it's more powerful than the 2080.
The 3070 is $500. Get the hell out of here!
I'm telling you.
I think you're gonna say like 5,000.
No.
I'm about to swap out my graphics card right now.
500, bro.
What's the 3080 then? 800?
The 3080 is around 700, 800.
What are you talking?
I swear, dude, because AMD is fucking dude. So obviously AMD in the graphics card area it's been fucking lacking compared to NVIDIA, right?
AMD in general.
Like last generation, there wasn't even ray tracing, but their graphics card it was like performance-wise minus the ray tracing, just straight performance.
Yeah,
it was fucking on par with
comparable, yeah, and cheaper.
Yeah.
So you're saying AMD is forcing this price
competition, baby. That's the fucking beauty of...
Dude, oh my God. You're telling me we can cop next generation graphics card?
Next gen.
Second to top.
The 3070 is as powerful as the 2080 Ti of this, like...
Everyone who bought the 2080 punch in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you think if you had to get one today?
I'm probably going to get, hopefully, if I'm lucky.
My bank account set up.
I want to get the 3080 because that's like the mid range. You know, it's gonna be
800.
It's gonna be, I think, 700.
Oh my God! Bro.
I think it's 700.
That's how much the Kobe's.
And dude, it's the second generation of like ray tracing and like RTX and stuff. You know, like real time ray tracing. So
this is the newest shit, the newest thing.
Yeah. So like obviously the first generation of ray tracing is always like it's got like kinks in it and it's like finicky or whatever.
Oh yeah.
The second gen always is that fucking giant improvement, you know?
It's for those 4K mother efforts.
It's going to be fucking amazing. I'm so excited. And like all the custom cards from like Asus, MSI, all of those cards came out. They look insane.
Must be about the size of a tiny
They're fucking huge. Literally player. This big, bro.
Chonky boy.
This big. This is the Founders Edition. It's like this. Just the regular one. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, get a full-size case. Shout out Gorov with his giant-ass PC case.
Oh, man. That boy needs to dust your shit, bro. If you're watching this, I know you said it's not that dusty. It's dust.
You were here. You saw his giant PC that we was just keeping here for a little bit. And you said, oh, your PC's super dusty. And he goes, it's not that dusty. And you went, and you couldn't see him anymore. But basically... that's pretty good spot there, would you say? I mean,
yeah, I guess, yeah.
I think just to keep it tight when I shoot for about an hour on these things. So if you're still listening, and if you're still watching, you're an OG, you're a real one. Comment below if you're still listening. Really appreciate you. I want to think of a thing that we can do, like maybe throughout the episode to make sure people are.
Do we want to end it with like should we just end it with like a clip or something?
A what?
Just like Well,
Oh.
we don't have like TV hooked up. Like we could just do like we could like show a clip, like react to it.
Oh, yeah, we could put a clip on the thing and then
Yeah.
like play the audio too.
Yeah.
What do you want to react to?
I don't
Oh, I had something in the mind.
Coca
Our favorite TikTok.
Cola normal.
If you haven't seen this guy,
Oh my god.
here we go. So I'll put it up on the screen here, but hopefully you can hear it as well.
Cola normal.
And he just jumps right back.
Oh my god.
That's a great thing to end on there. Great TikTok there.
Yeah.
But thank you if you are still listening, are still watching. You are super appreciated. And again, I want to think of something we can do to like throw in periodically. People can comment below like a specific timestamp, for example, where they saw it or where they were still around, and then we can throw them like $5 on Venmo or something like that. Just something fun for the real fan. All right, fine, $1.
Damn, bro.
Hey man,
We're bribing.
no, just a nice little bonus here. I had some friends that did on their podcast, but basically it could be a thing. But anyway,
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm just joking.
yo, but hit us up, connect with us. Links in the description box below. Those of you listening, Instagram at Sohile.ali. Yousuf's is your Instagram.
It's like _YOUSUF _NADERPOOR _ Before anybody gives me shit, listen, man.
You know how many Yousuf Naderpours there are there?
I can't fucking.
Yeah.
If I could just have Yossi Naderport and like a number, that'd be fine. But it's fucking. It couldn't do. Underscore is the only way. All right.
Exactly, and it looks clean, So get over it, man.
All right. So obviously, there's the first episode of the podcast. The podcast. And thank you very much for listening. Obviously we're hoping to improve, and there's gonna be some growing pains here and there. But yeah, just if you're gonna join us along this ride, that's fucking cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, that's the most heartfelt message you're gonna get. The rest of the series.
Yousuf's wife, if you love me, that's fucking cool. But yeah, no, you're right. Definitely, it's we're bootstrapping this thing, man. We're doing it. We're just doing it. We got these mics. We got the setup, this sofa, the sign, and if you would just do us a huge solid and subscribe to this channel and download on Spotify, save it to your library. Every Monday, it'll be up, and we'll talk to you next week.
Peace.
We'll see you.
Real quick, before you click away, thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Click right here to subscribe to my channel for all future videos, and click right here to check out this video over here. Have a great one.